Hi friends, my name is Katie Robinson and thanks for joining me today on my channel. Today I wanted to talk to you about wedding seating charts. I've had a couple requests for this video and I wanted to talk to you guys about it pretty briefly because it was something that I think I actually aced at my wedding. It went really well. I DIY'd a ton of things at my wedding and my whole it's not even the making of the seating chart, but I wanted to talk to you guys about deciding who sits where, that whole process, getting RSVPs in, and really just table settings and how to direct people to the places and what I ended up doing. So I kind of, as people came in, knew that I had a massive Excel spreadsheet going and I was tracking the gifts people sent, if I'd sent thank you notes, and then what table I thought they were going to sit at as people were RSVPing. Now I chose for my wedding to do long farmhouse style tables. We actually covered them with white cloths because I did wooden chairs, but I definitely wanted the long farmhouse table look. So I will insert a picture of my reception here so you can kind of see what the tables looked like. But we had one head table and I had a massive bridal party, which I never thought I was gonna be that person. Had a massive bridal party. I don't even know how that happened. I'm not that kind of person. I'm a 2 bridesmaid type person, but I think I had 10. It was insane. Anyways, so not our entire bridal party sat at our head table. Basically, I wanted people to be able to sit with their dates because almost our entire bridal party was married. So it's just no fun to go to a wedding and have your husband sitting at another random table. So I wanted everyone to be able to sit with their significant others. So I had only the siblings, and we also have a lot of siblings, so that was another thing. But if you have family members in the bridal party, maybe even if they aren't siblings, it's something to keep in mind if you have a big bridal party. So I did one head table, long head table, and all of the siblings and their dates and the bride and groom sat at that table. And then I had 4 long farmhouse tables, all connected, long tables, 4 really long family style tables perpendicular to the head table. So I will show you all of this in my seating chart plan down below. Also, I apologize because I have the worst hiccups and burp ups. It is because I'm pregnant right now with our baby, and baby is just kicking out my diaphragm. I don't even know. It's a fun time. Anyways, so back to the originally scheduled program. Seating chart. I love the way I did it. I wanted people to feel that they were included, but that I hated circle tables. I hate the way they look. They just didn't work. They would have worked fine in my venue. They just look so, I don't know. If you do circle tables, I'm not judging you. Sometimes it's cheaper, sometimes it's all that's provided. I just wanted long tables. I love the way they look. And as a wedding photographer, I just love the way they photograph. So it was my vision to have the long tables. I had the 2 center long tables. I had my family and Michael's family on opposing sides. So my mom and dad and Mike's mom and dad were the closest to the head table along that center family style table. And then it kind of went from there, all of the aunts and uncles and whatnot, grandparents, cousins, etc., all the way down. Then on the other middle table was our bridal party. So I would say it started with all the bridal party and their dates, and then it went into young family members. So basically all the important people were in the center. Then on the right hand side, that outer table were family friends, older family friends is what I would call it. Mentors, teachers, I had teachers. And then on the left hand wing outside table were young friends. So friends from college, friends from West Point, friends from sports, whatever it was, they were all the people that the singles were over there, and whatever it was, people that were young and would have a fun time were over there. So everyone was kind of mixed up. Then I looked at people's personalities, kept people that would clash far away from each other, put people together that I thought had shared interests. Family style tables are great for that reason. I decided to go with the seating chart. A lot of people are like, just skip the seating chart. But I was renting like all of my things. So that means that if you have a family of 5 and a family of 3 and you need to fill 10 seats, you have 2 random seats. So you have to find 2 random people to fill those 2 random seats. And basically, unless everyone, you know, seats themselves absolutely perfectly, you're gonna have gaps. And I didn't want to pay for extra chairs, extra plates, extra silverware, extra napkins, extra everything. So I did a seating chart because I wanted to eliminate mayhem and I wanted people sitting where I wanted them to be sitting, because I'm a control freak. But anyways, I'm really not, but with my wedding I was a little bit. But so we did a seating chart as you came in, and then I did numbers at the end of each long table section. So I think it was really like 5 banquet tables put together, but there was like a 1 and then a 2, a 3 and a 4 at the end of all of those tables. And then people's actual place settings had a name card with a favor. And so because my wedding was kind of it was like an elegant, rustic, organic theme. And I think it was I was trying to channel A Midsummer Night's Dream, kind of with what I could work with my budget. So my party favors were actually wildflower seeds, which I love wildflowers. Like, if you know me, I just fell in love with the state of North Carolina when I moved down there, because they have a highway project where they like plant all the highways with wildflowers. And literally, like, you're driving and there's just like sunflower fields and just like poppy fields, and all kinds of different flowers are just growing in just incredible numbers on the side of the road. And I would either like almost crash my car looking at them because they were so gorgeous, or I would like pull across 3 lanes of traffic to like run through a sunflower field. I don't know. I know it's stupid and silly, but like, it brought me so much joy and I loved it, and I love wildflowers, and I don't know. So that was my favor. It was a long way of saying that was my favor. But that was my favor. And what was I gonna say to you guys about it? Oh, so I had the little like wildflowers in these really pretty little glass, kind of apothecary jars. They were these glass jars that had little cork stoppers on top, and I'll insert a picture here below. But then I did, I attached them to a piece of cardstock with gold elastic, and then I thought people could even use them as like a necklace or something. Like, it reminded me of fairies, and I just thought it was beautiful. And then I alternated. The girls got wildflowers and the guys had, there were these like hand-pressed flower and paper flowers that I had found. So I glued those to cardstock as well. And then with a gold calligraphy pen, I wrote "Let Love Grow" at the top and their name on the bottom. And so I had those at each person's place setting so that they knew where on the table they were sitting. It worked really well. People didn't have any trouble finding their seats. And it looked really pretty on the tables. I think I didn't want to do any favors because I thought it was kind of a waste, but then it was like a neat little Katie kind of idea, I guess you could say. And it looked really pretty at the place settings. I had my plates and napkins and everything out on the table and the silverware and glassware, because it was a buffet style reception. So yeah, that's kind of how I created my table setup, I would say. The actual seating chart. So you guys know how the guests got to their seats. You know how they found their actual place at each table. The seating chart I made during the planning process through weddingwire.com. They had, in my opinion, one of the best seating chart methods. I saw all the ones with like paper and the little post-it note flaggies, and you can move all the people around. I thought I was gonna do that for years. I'd seen it on Pinterest so many times. I was like, oh, that looks so smart. I did not think that was so smart because one, they fall off, and two, it's like, okay, you want to move one person and now you're like literally moving all these sticky notes. Anyways, I didn't like it. So I wanted a PDF. I wanted to be able to replicate it multiple times, print it out for multiple people, email it to people. I was planning out of state, so for me that was really important. So I used the weddingwire.com one. You enter your guest names. I even entered like first names for some people and the last initial, so it wasn't that much. And then you drag and drop them into different seats, and you can just like move a whole table, or you can pull one person out and it like updates the table. So it was working really well, especially because we had people change their seating like literally up to the day of the wedding. Like things came up and family emergencies happened and they couldn't come or whatever. So yeah, I would say it worked really, really well. The weddingwire.com one was great. I saved it as a PDF. I'll actually upload it here. You can make, I used it as well to like show my mom my reception setup because I wasn't planning on being there first thing in the morning to set up all of the tables and the chairs and tell everyone where to go. I ended up being there anyways. But you can pull in like the bar, you can pull in the DJ, you can pull in dessert tables, stuff like that. So I had extra dessert tables. I had a specific place where I wanted the DJ, the dance floor, all of that. So you can insert all those things separately using the weddingwire.com program. It's really great. It's like clip art almost, like, but more user-friendly. Like I used to do these things in clip art when I was like 11. So anyways, Wedding Wire is what I used. I highly recommend it. I did not use them for my wedding website or my registry, but their seating chart was a-okay. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it about seating charts for your wedding. I hope this helped you a little bit. I don't know, people have been asking me to do the seating chart and like that whole thing for my wedding for a while now, and I guess like I hope this information helped you guys. If there was other things that you guys would like me to include, I can definitely make an updated video. Just ask me specific questions in the comment section below. I do check them, I do try to respond to people, and I definitely will try to update it, help you guys out, provide you with more wisdom. I DIY'd and did my entire wedding myself, really, other than my photographer. And I did not sew my entire dress. My mom did a tremendous amount of it, and my Aunt Carol. But other than that, yeah, we did a lot. I made a veil, I made so many things, and went a little bit insane the day of as a result, but everything really went beautifully other than the weather. So as a result, I would love to help you guys, share what I do know with you to help you out on your wedding day. If you have seating chart questions, if you have wedding questions, if you have ideas for a video, shoot them to me in the comments below. Tag a friend that you think this video would help, and make sure you hit the subscribe button and tap the little bell to get updates. Anyways, I will talk to you guys later. Thank you for joining me, and baby Robinson, and we will see you in our next video. Anyways, have a great day. Bye-bye.